playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Indiana's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Grab by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Makes a nice move there. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And they get the completion. Who's in the clear? They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. The Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Indiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Blue Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. quarterback keeps the football. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Blue Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him, lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They call the draw play here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Makes a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He's running out of time here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Fights through a tackle. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Returner is tackled down at the 36.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, a tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. The pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Blue Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's shoved out of bounds about the 3. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Snags a quick throw. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the electric touchdown play taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. They'll run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Grab behind the line. It's Morrison. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
It's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the grab. It's Sims. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And The senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Quarterback still with the football. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. He breaks free. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Blue Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the...
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Hand it off for a draw. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Fights off a defender. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Blue Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. The Blue Raiders will line up to boot it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Breaks an open space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think of a
diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Middle Tennessee, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Blue Raiders will crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books for the chance to stay alive when the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Caught over the middle. It's Sims. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They mix it up with a run. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hoosiers move into the red zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 8. The Blue Raiders looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the route is on. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Sullivan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. Gets past the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Fowler.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Gets rid of it on the move. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Blue Raiders pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Chewing clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Trying to find some room. It's Sullivan. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.